What's up everyone, it's Samsod here coming at you with a new DaVinci Resolve tutorial. This time we're doing a crazy glitch transition for RGT Mobile over on Reddit, who found this little video with this crazy glitch transition effect that he really likes. So we'll try and recreate that in Fusion. So let's go. First of all, you need to make sure that your project settings is set to 60 frames per second or 59.94 frames per second, because that's what this video uses. So once you've done that, let's create a new Fusion clip. So first, let's bring out in this background just so we have something to work with. Create a new Fusion clip. Then we go into Fusion. And there we go. First, let's make a text layer by pressing the text button. And I want these to be up here instead. So there we go. Now in the text, let's type in something like introducing. And we don't want this font because it's kind of bad. So let's find a font more appropriate. There we go. And let's make it a little smaller. Something like... There we go, that's good. And let's either reduce the tracking so the letters are a little closer together. And there we go. By the way, if you hold Control while dragging these sliders, you get a much finer movement. Then we're gonna make a grid warp by pressing Control and space to bring up the select tool. Type in grid warp and there you get the grid warp. Now instead, let's set this to selected instead of region. And let's set the grid size to 23. Nope, 23. That's great. Zoom in a little bit. That looks good. Maybe, there we go, 22. Awesome. And then we're gonna do the magic. So let's go to frame number 7, because this is a 7 frame long effect. So frame number 7, and you can see here we have moved it to frame 7. And let's set the mesh animation keyframe on. Then we go 2 frames back by hitting the arrow keys. And now we'll select all the middle points here, hold shift, and then drag them over so they're kind of halfway at the halfway point, like so. So it's halfway over to the next point. Then let's go all the way back to frame 0, and let's do the same thing in the other direction, like so. Awesome. Now we're gonna add a transform node by hitting Control space, type in XF. That's the shortcut for transform. Add that. Go back to frame number 7. Hit the center keyframe button. Go back 2 frames and take it up to about 052 in the X axis. And then let's go back to frame 0 and set it to 0.548, so it's moved about 20% in each direction. And there you go. So if we zoom out now, you can see that it's whoop. And that's how you do the glitchiness. Now, I think in the original they also had a little glow, so let's see if we can add that. After the transform node, let's add a glow. Now it's glowing quite a lot, so let's just turn the glow a little bit down. I don't know, glow size a little bit down. Something like that. Awesome. Now let's delete this media in node. Let's add a new background node, connect that to the media in here. And let's set the alpha to 0. Now let's go back to our edit page. And now we're back in the edit page. So let's bring this up to video track 2 by holding Alt and pressing the up button. Then let's bring in the background again. And there we go. Now we want this to change to a different word. So let's just Control C to copy this, then Control V to paste it. Now we have a new thing right here. Now let's go into Fusion, go to our text layer and type a new word like tutorial. And there you go. And that's how you do the glitchy transition text effect. If you learned anything in this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you want to learn more about DaVinci Resolve, being a filmmaker, and so on, make sure to subscribe and ring-a-ding that bell. And if you have any more questions, please ask them down in the comments and I will answer. Thanks for watching, guys.